Okay, we've been talking an awful lot about how to create shadows using makeup. We've talked about what a cast shadow is and what a real shadow is. We've talked about how to actually create a shading color by adding brown to your foundation, or selecting a darker shade of base and adding a little tiny bit of black to it, or a little bit of gray, all right, to make a realistic looking shading color. All right, but there are other ways and we talked about how to add accent color, all right, how to do preliminary shading and how to do accent color to deepen areas. All right, so now let's say you wanted to deepen those shadows even more. All right, well, you don't always want to go back and add more dark. Okay, you don't have to add darker and darker and darker if you want to go deeper. You can do the opposite and create contrast by, instead of adding more dark under your shadows into the depth of the areas that you want to recede, but instead by highlighting above the shadow, all right, and sometimes below the shadow. All right, so by highlighting above the shadow, say on the tops of your cheekbones, by doing that, you're lifting this area more. And guess what? When you lift this area more, this shading area automatically becomes deeper. All right? So there you have it. Just by creating contrast, by adding highlight right next to your shadow, you're able to deepen the shadow to make it more effective.